Hey, welcome back! Can you believe that we have had not one, not two, but 3 LEGO Disney minifigure series, and not a single one for mini dolls yet? I mean, come on, really? It's about time. But anyway, I've got all 3 series right here coming at you. Let's check them out. A full set of the LEGO Disney minifigures. This is series 2, and we've got all of them, so let's meet them all individually and then play dress up with them. Let's see who's in the first packet. Make sure I've got everything out of here. Now here is a little collector's booklet, and there are 18 minifigures to collect. Oh, Edna's got a teacup. I love the teacups. Oh, okay, all right, so this is exciting. Let's see who we have got first. Well, we've got our black base plate. We've got some tentacly kind of legs and oh, hold on. This hairpiece doesn't come off. No way! Is that supposed to be stuck on there? That's really sad. It means I can't use it on other figures. Oh, it's the saddest day of my life. Maybe not the saddest day of my life, but that's a real disappointment. Okay, so this is Hades from Hercules. Got a really great toga piece here. Flames, the guardian of the underworld and all that. But we are going to take Hades and we are going to turn him basically into a woman because Ursula has got the best legs for this, or that tentacly bottom. His is supposed to be smoke rising up, but the tentacles will do quite well. And there are no mini dolls with this colour skin. There are mini dolls with, well, purple and greeny colour, but not this blue colour. So, sorry Hercules, you're now the lady guardian of the underworld. And why not? Except your head's really wibbly wobbly. So what we're going to do, we're going to need a big wad of sticky tack to be able to put these dolls' heads onto the mini dolls. And now Hades has had a makeover and looks resplendent with a purple hue to his arms. Okay, so first dress up, not overly successful. We'll see what's in the next bag. Oh, we're continuing the Hercules theme here by the look of it. This looks like it's actually Hercules, and I'm missing some pieces, so they are still in the bag. We don't want to leave things in the bag and throw them away. Here's his base plate and his cape. We'll put his legs down first, because that's how he stands up. And he's a gladiator. So, well, he's dressed in gladiatory form. And he's got 2 different facial expressions. We'll put the happier one forward because he's happy to be here. He likes coming to play dress up. His hairpiece is really cute. And his shield is also really, really nice. Lovely printing. And he has got a sword, and he also comes with a second sword for poking people with. Well, let's take that out of the way before I poke anybody. Too late. Daniel, I think, will do nicely for this. We'll see how Daniel looks dressed up as Hercules. So, Daniel, we're going to remove your head. We're going to need to put the cape on, and we'll take all of these pieces. So, this outfit's not going to do it all. I don't think we've got anything that's going to match, but we might actually steal Flynn's outfit just for kind of colouring. We're going to kind of match the blue cape with his top, and he doesn't look too modern like this, though it's entirely the wrong place. But it looks okay, and he looks really, really cute with that hair. Actually, Daniel looks fantastic as Hercules. Now, of course, he's not wearing a toga anymore. He's dressed in boots and yeah, okay, so, but that's okay. He looks really cute. Let's stand him over here, and I think the girls are quite happy to be looking at Daniel in his Hercules outfit for a little while we open up the next bag. I can see a whole heap of red here. This is one of the little duckies, one of the 3 duckies from the DuckTales. Now, which one's the red one? The red one is, I forgot to put the red one's tail on when I was thinking. The red one is Dewey? No, Louie. Louie is the red one. No, Huey is the red one. So Huey, Dewey, and Louie, and we've got Huey first. And this cap, this cap gives me all sorts of ideas. Does this cap fit on anything other than a duck's head? Let's check it out on Stephanie's hair. It looks a bit ridiculous, but still doable. That's cool to have a new cap piece. All right, so Huey has got the ability to fall over a lot, and also a book, and it's got a little compass picture on it, and it's got a WW on the front, so he's got his little scouting book, He's ready to go scouting, though his triplets aren't here yet, so they can't get up to mischief. Speaking of triplets, that's exactly who's perfect for this. Let's bring Alex in, and Alex is going to be Huey, the red DuckTales duck. Unfortunately, that hat's not going to go on his head because he doesn't actually have a hole in that hairpiece. But that's okay, because we're going to stick this head just like that on Alex's body. We're going to put a bit of sticky tack in here. Now stick around, because I'm going to be shoving sticky tack in all of these big heads because they don't fit on the mini dolls. I'll show you how easy it is to get it out later if you've got the right sort of tool. I'll show you how to do that. It's really easy. And so we got Huey's done. Who have we got next? Have we got another duck next? Oh, not a duck. We've got one of the chipmunks. These guys are just scamps. This one is one of Chip and Dale. This is the lighter bodied one with a really goofy grin. This is going to look hilarious. Who is going to dress up as Dale? I think this one's Dale. His bright red nose. He looks so silly. Okay. Stephanie. Stephanie wants to be Dale. This is like dressing up for Halloween. It's so much fun. So let me see, we're going to need brown, like lots of brown for the clothes. So what she's wearing is not going to work. Let's see, we've got these 3/4 pants in brown and little brown shoes. That'll do. And Mia, here's just a bit of a creative idea. Mia, could we borrow your top, please? Because it's got acorns on it. And I know it's bright orange, but I think that'll do. It'll look really cute as a costume. So now Mia is wearing Stephanie's clothes, and Stephanie is dressing up as Dale. That head looks hilarious. That looks so cute. That's adorable. Oh, I totally want to go as Dale for Halloween. It's the cutest dress-up costume. Okay, stand over here near Hercules, who also loves looking at Dale over there. And we've got the other chipmunk. I can see another chipmunk head. This one's Chip for the chipmunk. And Chip is dark brown. I didn't even check that they got little tails on the back. Why don't they have the little tufty tails like they do in the ducks? That would be like perfect. Dale is holding an acorn, and who's going to be Dale? Okay, so Olivia wants to dress up as Dale. She's going to get into all sorts of shenanigans with Stephanie. We need more brown. Okay, maybe this outfit here will do. Oh, though that skirt might do as the toga for Hercules. Let's see how that looks. Okay, that looks ridiculous. It looks hilarious. Alright, so that doesn't really quite work. Though it might have tried a different top. I'm going to have to keep thinking about that. It does look pretty silly though. Okay, let's take these pants away because I want pants. So we'll take the skirt away. We got pants. And Olivia is now Chip. So let's take her out of the way. And let's put the acorn onto Chip's little hand. And Olivia is now Chip. Chip and Dale, the two mischievous little chipmunks. Don't they look adorable? That's the cutest dress up ever, I think. They look so cute. So full of mischief. All right, I'm loving these so far. These are working really well to dress up the mini dolls in. Okay, so this, I can tell just from the colors that this is Elsa. This is a Frozen themed one. So we've got the sisters in this set now coming in minifigure form. I love this dress print patterning. Why can't we have that in mini doll? That is like exactly like what she has in the movie. Her cape is, I think it's exactly the same as her mini doll cape. She's got two different faces to choose from. Let's put this one forward. And she's got a new hairpiece, which I really like. That's pretty. And she's got an enormous snowflake for her icy component. And at the moment it's covering her face. Let's not obscure your face. We'll put it over to the side and bring in Elsa. And yeah, yes, the prints are exactly the same on the capes. And I suppose all I need to do here is change over the hair. Though I do prefer the minifigure print on her dress. It's really nice and it's really very true to the movie. Okay, new hair looks stunning on the mini doll. She's got a snowflake, which she's going to have to hold down, otherwise it's going to be right in front of her face. Oh, maybe we could put it on her hand. Oh, that'll work. Nice, so Elsa with new hair and her enormous snowflake looks stunning. Oh my, that is stunning. All right, so I'm very happy with how Elsa now looks as a mini doll. Excellent revamped hair. And in this bag we have got something stuck in the bottom. We don't want to lose any pieces. This is Sally. Sally. This is Sally from The Nightmare Before Christmas. So she's all patchworked together. And I have no idea how we're going to do this. She's got two different faces. Let's put this one to the front. And new hairpiece, which is very nice. And she's got these leaf and this flower piece in black. Cool. And she's got another one over here. So she comes with a spare. We can just put that by her feet and she looks fabulous. Now, I think Sophie is going to have to be Sally. Okay, so green pants, these are the only ones I have. Green top kind of will just look green with the brown. And I don't know that we're going to be able to pull this off looking like, oh sorry Sally, looking like Sally with no stitching. Might have to get my markers out and draw some stitching on, which will wipe straight off, but she looks cute though. She looks really cute. That hairpiece, I love that hairpiece. Wow, it actually suits Sophie a lot. Okay, so Sophie is now Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, and in the next bag, have we got Jack Skellington? We don't. We've got one of the key players here. We have got either Mickey or Minnie Mouse in their black and white form. It's Minnie! Oh, Minnie Mouse from Steamboat Willie. So she's in monochrome. She's got, well, everything would be colourful except she's being filmed in black and white. So we're in black and shades of grey and white, and she's got this little hat. It's so cute. And she's holding a lifesaver. There's two of these hats. Let's see what it looks like on Emma. It looks a bit silly on Emma. It's not going to stop me from thinking up ways to use these new hat pieces because they're really cool. Okay, how are we going to do this? Black and white and grey. So maybe these pants, and I'm going to use one of my tutu pieces that I made out of the air drying clay. It's a shame it's not in grey, but I suppose that would be easy enough to make later, but I'm just using what I have. This top is the only top that I have in black, and I think it'll work okay. She can have the lifesaver on her hand like this, and I might have to tilt it out to the side a bit so that it helps my mini doll, stops her from falling over, and the big Minnie Mouse head on the top. And now this totally looks like somebody dressed up in a Minnie Mouse outfit with a skinny little body and the big head costume. Wow, she's taller than everybody else. Okay, who's in the next bag? This is so much fun. It's Mickey. It's Steamboat Willie Mickey with a gigantic anchor there. He's wearing his little pants, his little pantaloon thingies. And he's also in monochrome. He's got a steam pipe hat. And I've got to try this hat out on one of the mini dolls, but he can hold his anchor, though it might cause him to fall over. It will not help anchor him to the ground. It'll just make him tipsy over to the side, so he's going to need his little base plate to stand up. Emma, would you like to try on this hat and see how that looks? That looks totally naff. Okay, that's I don't think that's going to work at all. So I think that's just for Mickey. He gets to keep his hat. But let's try and make a mini doll into black and white. So I've got more of these same pants. I've got a black torso, which I actually painted for Cat Noir, for my custom mini doll of Cat Noir, which is working perfectly there. And now we can just stick Mickey's head on our mini doll piece. But we're definitely going to need to put him on the base plate here if we're going to try and put, yeah, that's not going to work either. Let's not hold the wheel. It'll just look ridiculous. So now we've got Mickey Mouse all dressed up as a mini doll, and that works really well. All he kind of really needs is little circles on his pantaloons. Let's put these guys in the back because they're really tall. So everyone else can move over a bit, but they're going to be able to see because they are so tall. Okay, who's next in the next bag? It's another ducky. I can see the duckies. This one is a blue one. So we got a little tufty tail, and we've got Dewey. Dewey's the blue one. And he's got a little blue hat. All of these ducks are identical, like, except for their colours. Except he comes with slingshots. He's got 2 slingshots. Whoa, I think he's dangerous enough with one. It's nice to have an extra slingshot, though. And it's going to be Harry as our rather cheeky toddler. This is going to be perfect because he gets the slingshot. We're going to call him Blue, the blue one, because he's got blue pants. That'll work. It'll totally work. I'm making this up as I go along. And we'll put little Dewey head on. And now we've got 2 out of the 3 triplets. Well, double the trouble. We're going to have triple the trouble soon, if I can say it. Triple the trouble. Speaking of triple the trouble, we have got it right now. So we've got the little green one, which is Louie. Louie is exactly the same. Little tufty tail, little green shirt. Same head with the vacant staring duck eyes, which are a little bit creepy, especially when we put them in triplicate. And he comes with a torch. So he has got 2 torch pieces here. I think I've put it on the right way around that way. Not that I think it really matters. And Violet is going to be Louie, because she's got on a green shirt, so that'll work. And that'll make our 3 triple troubles. Let's grab Louie's head, stuff it full of sticky tack, and shove it on her neck. Ha! Look at that! 3 little DuckTales mischief makers as the Darlington triplets. Perfect. Okay, who is in the next bag? It looks... Oh, it's Edna mode. There's 1 teacup, but there's a spare teacup. I got 2 teacups. I'm so excited I can't even speak. Teacups. Let's put Edna together and then I'll be less excited about it. No, I'm so excited about the teacup. She's got 2 different sides to her faces here. She's got lost the ability to even speak because she's got too many teacups. She's got a little handbag with mode on it, a little clutch bag, and her hairpiece has her big goggly eyes over the top and her teacup. And the other one's mine. Okay, so Edna, how are we going to do this? So maybe Emma, but we're going to need the toddler form of Emma because she's little, right? Edna's tiny. And if we... Well, look, little Emma's hair looks fantastic on Edna. And Edna's, oh man, that doesn't work at all. I'm just going to have to like lean her forwards. We'll give her the teacup. You can have my teacup, Emma. That doesn't work. I was so looking forward to making Emma into Edna, but the hairpiece just doesn't fit. But that's okay. I'm just going to lean her forward. We're going to use an optical illusion to do this. You look weird with your 1.5 sets of eyes there. Okay, Emma is Edna, and let's see who we've got in the next bag. We've got double bagged here, so we've got a cape, and we've got, oh, look at this, we've got a villain. It's Jafar from Agrabah, the Grand Vizier. And he's got a little slope piece because he's kind of wearing a robe thing. He's got a double-sided cape. We'll put the red one facing the body. He's got 2 sides to his face, both evil, with lots of eyebrow action happening. But I forgot to put his little shoulder piece on. So let's put his shoulder piece on, put his head back on, and he's got the most excellent headpiece. Altogether, he's a fantastic minifigure. He's got his snake wand, but I don't know how we're going to minifigure this. We've got only this guy who's the only kind of villain, the male villain anyway. So how are we going to make him into a mini doll? Jafar the mini doll. So we're going to use this skirt piece, turn it backwards, so it looks like the black part of his roby skirt thing. And that doesn't look too weird. Though I could just remove the print from the front, but I don't want to just for the purposes of this. We'll use his top as such, and oh, I forgot to put his robe on. The robe actually makes it look a lot more legit. And then we've got his shoulder piece, and he looks suitably evil. And with the headpiece on, he now looks pretty top heavy. So his head and his shoulders look huge on a mini doll, but he looks cool and evil and cool. Oh, you know what? Maybe we could try one of the faces that have got the beard and the little mustache and see if that makes him look more evil. We might try that later. But for now, this will do. Okay, so Jafar is done. Let's see who we've got. I can recognize from the colors. It's another Incredibles one. It's Frozone. Frozone, and he's found his suit, which is awesome. And he's got a little disc that, well, hold on. We've got his little ice action things, and they actually, don't work particularly effectively when I do it like that. Let's try again. Let's see if we can make these more effective. And if I flick it, it goes, whee! There we go. So he's got little ice actiony things. It's obviously going really fast because they're swooping backwards. And when we put this underneath, it makes him appear as though he's gliding along. So that's a nice illusion. Right, Frozone. Okay, so Andrea is going to be Frozone. She's got the right colour skirt, but we're going to use this outfit. Apart from the pink, I think it would work quite well. So we're going to have a slightly adapted Frozone for Andrea. Take her hairpiece off, and I've got a white helmet, and I've put little white goggles on it. And ta-da! We've now got our own strange looking Frozone, our own version of the Frozone minifigure. We'll put her on the little sliding disc thing. We'll give her the ice action things. And I'm totally sure we'll convince people that Andrea is now Frozone. It's not too bad. We just need more blue. But all in all, it looks pretty good as an outfit. That's cool. Okay, next one. Next bag. Okay, alright, so we've got, once again, the Disney princess has been turned into minifigures. So from mini dolls into minifigures. She's got, this is weird, why is she like blue all around on the sides? She's got the dove piece, which came actually this year in the new Aladdin and Jasmine set. So there's nothing new here. So if we bring the mini doll out, who I really love, we'll basically just give her the bird, and because the hairpiece is exactly the same, and now we've got twinsies. Well, that was really unexciting. Maybe Cinderella could come down from her balcony. Cinderella, you can try on Jasmine's hairpiece, because I know you've always wanted to, but at least you could put it on straight. That'd be something. There we go. So now we've got Cinderella as Jasmine and Jasmine as Jasmine, and that was, yeah, okay. So I don't know why we need mini figures of these mini dolls. I think they look fantastic, the Disney princesses as mini dolls. Okay, but let's see who we've got now. We've already done the little ducks. So we've got another little tufty tail. It's Scrooge McDuck. He's got a top hat. He's got a top hat. Oh, and he's also got his walking stick, or poking stick. We're getting the youngins out of the way, and he's got his lucky dime. He's got 2 lucky dimes. So if he loses one, he's got like double the luck. No, hold on. If he loses one, he's only got single luck. Let's put the other lucky dime away, just in case he loses the original. And Mia is now standing creepily close to him because she wants his top hat. Okay, Mia. All right, that's enough. How are we going to do this? Let's make blue pants with the little spats on the bottom for the shoes. This is the best top I can choose, I think. It certainly looks fancy enough. We're just going to put Mia's head back on though, because I want to try this top hat on Mia, and that looks a bit weird. Oh, there's actually a little cutout. So we can put the cutout at the back of the brim, and then that sits over her ponytail. She looks very dapper. Let's give her the Scrooge McDuck lucky dime. Now she's going to be lucky, and he's not. That's spectacular. I love that new printed money piece. And now she has got the walking stick and the dime and the top hat, and that technically makes her Scrooge McDuck. She looks really cute, and he looks really grumpy. Let's do the head swap though. So let's stick Scrooge McDuck onto Mia. Mia's head. No, Mia's neck. And now we're ready. That's such a fantastic costume, but I haven't put enough sticky tack in here. Let's shove a bit more in. There we go. Now you don't have a wobbly neck, and you look fantastic. And we got spare walking stick. Nice. Okay, we are zooming through these. We're doing really well. I think we've got 2 or 3 more. Let's see. We've got, oh, pinstripe. There's 3 of these little tails pieces. It's Jack Skellington. And we've got 3 of these. Okay, so we've got spares and a spare for the spare. His pinstripe suit is absolutely iconic and looks fantastic. He's got a little skeleton bow tie. A little bat bow tie. That's really cool. Oh, he looks so good. He's got printed snowflake pieces. So 1, 2, that's really cool, but there's more. Look, a different print. So there are 4 snowflake pieces in here. He's got them in present, which is a new printed piece. And it all looks so stunning. Here, he can hold the lid, and he's tipped all his snowflakes out. We'll put all them back in again. Oh, Jack Skellington. Now, if Sophie is Sally, that means that Henry has to be Jack Skellington. I have no idea how we're going to do this, because there are no pinstripe suits. There's nothing that would actually work. But I'll use the black pants I painted for Cat Noir, and I'm going to steal this top back off Minnie. Well, we'll borrow it. We'll just borrow it for these purposes. So now at least he's all in black, but seriously, it's not really Jack Skellington without the pinstripes. Oh, we're just going to have to imagine a little bit. We're going to have to suspend our disbelief and imagine that Henry is now Jack Skellington. He does look cute though. Let's give him the parcel top, the present top, and Henry's now Jack Skellington. Maybe we'll just put his Henry hair back on. That's adorable. That's totally adorable. We'll take it off because it's adorable and silly. Let's put him over here next to Sophie, who's now Sally, and let's see who is in the very last bag. Oh, it's Anna. It's Anna. Okay. So we've got the Frozen sisters, and Anna has got exactly the same outfit as she has in this is a new shape, as she has in mini doll form, but now in minifigure form. 2 different face sides. Don't know that I like that cape. And she's got a new hair piece. The cape works all right. And she's got a lantern. And so this is now Anna in minifigure form. So basically just a new cloak, though it's the same color as the original one here. But just different hair. So let's try this hair out on Anna, on our mini doll Anna. And it looks not great. It's actually really very wide on the sides. Really, you know what? It's rare that these hair pieces don't actually suit the mini dolls, but I really don't think this suits her. And because her hands don't turn, she can't hold the lantern. Oh, disappointing. So we just have to shove the lantern. Look, we could hold it like that, or we could be sensible and just shove her hand through it. But, okay. I don't think that one's a successful transformation. I think Anna actually looks better as a mini doll without the minifigure hair. So here we go. We've opened them all. Here are our Disney princesses as mini dolls, which they already were anyway. And here's our new villain with Jafar. And I did promise we were going to try out a new headpiece for him. So let's try him with the beard and a mustache, but those eyes are too gentle. He does look good. If he had slightly more wicked eyes, that would totally look so much better. And we've got the 3 ducks, the DuckTales, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, who are actually the Darlington triplets in a not very good disguise. They've just got enormous, slightly freaky duck heads on. They do look cute though, slightly freaky. And Sally and Jack Skellington. Sophie and Henry will put Henry's hair back on. Now they look adorable. They're an adorable couple. And Daniel looks really, really good. And Hades, not so good. And our Incredibles couple, we've got Andrea as Frozone and Emma as Edna. Not quite as successful, but teacups. Teacups. And I think my favorite transformation of the lot are these 2 and this one. So Chip and Dale, that's the best costume ever. And Scrooge McDuck. They just turn into mini dolls so well. And actually, the Mickey and Minnie black and white, they look okay as mini dolls too. All right, I'm not quite sure I can decide. Can you decide? Are you able to tell me which one was your favorite dress-up transformation? Now, I did promise to show you how to get the sticky tack out. Now, these stamp tweezers with the little pointy ends are perfect for positioning Lego and for getting bits out. Look at that. I mean, that's so easy. It's actually really satisfying. That's like getting goo out of a small space. Very, very satisfying. So that's what you need. Find some of these tweezers. They're really, really helpful for all sorts of Lego-y things. But that's the whole series, guys. What did you think? Did you have a character you really want to collect? Let me know in the comments. Well, looky here. Finally, Australia gets the LEGO Disney 100 minifigures. After the rest of the world got theirs. But, they're here. I have spent a large amount of time standing at the Kmart counter feeling all these bags, and I am reasonably confident that I have got a full set of 18. I stood there for a very long time, but you know what? Worth it! I don't care if people look at me like I'm the biggest weirdo in the world, because, you know what? If it's true, it's true. I love the chase. I'm going to be so sad. This is the last, feelable bag series. What am I going to do with my life? Okay, anyway, so here we go. First bag. Let's find out how I actually went with my bag squishing abilities. So this is our little sheet of all of the different characters that you can get. So 18 is a lot. It took me a long time to feel all these. But it was fun. Yeah. So 18 different characters. On this side, we've got construct the ones that are slightly more tricky. This one looks like, look, the little base plate's got Disney 100 printed on it. Really nice for displaying, not very useful like later on. So this is Tiana. So we've already got Tiana as a mini doll. First time we're seeing her as a minifigure. I love the gloves. I want printed gloves. Why is it not printed? The skirt's not printed on the back. That seems like a bit of a lazy oversight to me, because I know Lego can do that. They don't do it on the back of mini doll skirts yet, but they do it on minifigures. So she's got the new hairpiece, which we already saw on the mini doll, the like the treehouse set. Got 2 different face choices. I think I'm going to put this one forward. Still not in love with the hairpiece, but it does look better on the minifigure than it does on the mini doll. She's got, oh, I love this. It's got her Tiana's Place poster, and even down to the detail of the rip down one side. Oh my gosh. And the lime green frog. This is really great accessories coming with this minifigure. I'm going to steal them for my mini doll version. So here is our mini doll version that came with the treehouse. Why does she not go on? She doesn't fit. What? Is that like base plate warped or is it? Let's see what it looked. No, minifigure's fine. Okay, so I suspect there's something wrong with the dress mold for the mini dolls. Interesting. Anyway, oh, that's annoying actually. I'll move on though. Let's give my mini doll Tiana the green frog, the bright green frog, and she can have the poster now too, and that's better for me because I do like the minifigure version, but the mini doll one is better except for the fact the skirt doesn't fit on the base plate. Okay, all right, so there we go. I mini dollized the very first one. I'm not going to do that with all of these because some of them I just can't, and they're just such iconic figures that I don't want to mess about with them too much. Let's have a look what we have next. We've got Disney 100, obviously. This is Miguel from Coco, and I just love that Coco's been included in here. Miguel has got he's got 2 different face choices. He's got the little mole on top of his lip and even like a little dimple on the other side. Got his hoodie, his full hoodie. Nice. But he also has a separate head choice so that when he is in the Land of the Dead, because it's all set through during Dia de los Muertos, he's got his 2 different skeletal face choices. That's really good. Oh my gosh. Okay. So so we've got normal. Do we normally have 2 different face choices? I love the fact that they've given us just such a large amount of variety here. So Miguel, and he's got his guitar. So an acoustic guitar, we'll put it in. Yeah, we'll just get him to hold it like this. And he also has got his faithful companion, Dante, the cray Mexican hairless dog. I love the tongue. They've done such a great job of printing this dog. Love it. Okay, Miguel, I can't mini dollarize him. I just can't. It's impossible. So he's just going to stay as he is. He looks great as a minifigure. Let's find out what we've got next. We've got Pinocchio. I'm so excited for this minifigure, and I'll tell you why as we go along. Not only is Pinocchio one of the most classic of the Disney characters and of fairy tale stories. Look at the mini doll head has got a nose. So he actually has got, it's actually squishy. So like a little bit rubbery. So if you stand on it, it does not actually impale your foot. Well, mostly, hopefully. But I love that he's got a little nose for him to grow when he tells lies. And he's also got his goldfish, Geppetto's goldfish. What was the goldfish's name? Cleo, I think. Yeah. That's really cute. That's such a lovely little addition that's his accessory. So we got Pinocchio. It's interesting. I'm still kind of reeling over the fact that they put Miguel in here because he's just not a classic Disney character. But I don't know. Let's just have a look. So I'm going to stop hypothesizing about stuff. So we've got a little cape here. This is so we just had Pinocchio. It's really convenient that we have got Jiminy Cricket as the next character straight after. So we got Jiminy. He's got his beautiful little tails outfit. He's got an uppy cloaky thing, like his uppy collar. By the way, don't forget about the collars and the cloaks. Make sure you check for them because this bag was double bagged. That means that there's actually a cloak in there as well, or a little material piece. So make sure you check in there for that. So there we go. We've got his head on. He's only got 1 face choice, and he's got a very colourful top hat. I mean, obviously, because that's what he's supposed to have. Oh my gosh. But he also has got his pink umbrella, his parasol. It's such a cute little minifigure. It's interesting to have 2 characters from Pinocchio. I just love it. So we've actually got a reasonable... Because when you think of Disney, or when you used to think of Disney in the past, you thought of Disney Princess, but we're actually getting a large amount of not Disney Princess characters in here because Disney has moved away from that as well. Plus we got villains. Oh my gosh, I love the villains. Speaking of which, this is really, really awesome. So this is the Queen of Hearts. So all the way back to Alice in Wonderland. She's got exactly the same little uppy collar as Jiminy Cricket's. I think it might be. So we've got the Queen of Hearts, got the massive big skirt, and she needs her top here. Arms need to go forward because they're not going to sit there if you don't sit them forward. So put the collar on. I'm really struggling to get these collars on easily. I mean, it's not like it's hard, but still. So she's got 2 different face choices. Both of them are absolutely perfect. Let's put this one forward. Oh my gosh. And her crown and hair piece are all, yeah, they're all one molded piece together, which is a bit of a shame because I like having removable accessories for the crown, but that's fine. Looks fantastic. I'm just going to turn her face around because the other one's so much more fun with off with her head. Off with her head. Perfect. Put your head back on. And your hair back on. And she has got her little Queen of Hearts scepter-y thing. And I think we have we had these hearts in red before? We've had the hearts in red with the little clock printed on them, but I don't know if we've had them just plain. Could be wrong. And we've got 2 of these, so she can have like one scepter for waving and one scepter for whapping people with. Look, she's got choices now, people. Okay, Queen of Hearts. Looks absolutely fantastic. What a great character to be included. Let's see who we have got next. Oh my goodness. This one's one of my favorites because growing up, we didn't do Disney princesses. I didn't even know that those movies existed, but we did watch Robin Hood over and over and over again. So this is Robin Hood, the version that I watched when I was a kid. And we also used to watch Sword in the Stone a lot too. So hence I had like an obsession with Merlin and King Richard and all of those stories rather than Disney princess stories. Okay, so he has got a fantastic little red feather in his hat. Altogether, he's a really cute minifigure. I think people are going to really go for this. It's not just me. I know that I'm not the only person who was obsessed with the Robin Hood movie as a kid. So cute. And we even get an extra tail and 2 extra feathers, which is interesting and weird. An extra tail is weird too. Okay, so Robin Hood. Oh wow, such an interesting selection. Oh, okay. So we've finally knocking everyone over. We've got Pocahontas as a mini doll. Finally, been complaining for years that we haven't seen her. Now in this 1 year, we get her both as a mini doll and as a minifigure. And I got to tell you, the printing as the minifigure is fantastic. It's also great as a mini doll too, though. Face choices, she's got 2. We did take a really long time for us to see Pocahontas, and I'm going to assume that's because, I mean, her story, because she's based on a real life person, and yeah, her actual life would have been nothing like a Disney princess style existence. Anyway, so she has got a compass based on her, the compass based on the movie, and she's also got, I just love this, 3 different shades of autumnal leaves for Colours of the Wind, which is still it's one of those songs that still gives me shivers whenever I hear it. Okay, all right, so beautiful. But I'm going to actually take her compass. Actually, there are 2 compasses. I don't have to take hers. I'm going to just swap this around for the mini doll version because the mini doll version in the Treehouse set just got given a generic compass, and now there's a better one. Yeah, I do like the mini doll version a lot more. And we can give her all of the leaves as well. I wish there was a way to suspend them as though they're blowing in the breeze. The colours of the wind. They're so pretty. Oh, I'm really genuinely glad that we finally do have Pocahontas, though, even though she is, well, the Disneyification of her story is problematic, to say the least. Okay, all right, next one. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so excitable. I loved Fantasia. So this is the Sorcerer's Apprentice, because it was just all cartoons, no speaking, to classical music, and I don't know why I love that so much as a kid. And I remember when Fantasia 2000 came out too, which was not anywhere nearly as good as the original one, but still it was so nice to have more variety of the same sort of style. But yeah, the classic one is the best. And Mickey as the Sorcerer's Apprentice with all of the buckets and the brooms, and oh my gosh, it's just iconic. It's entirely iconic. So this outfit is fantastic. Hold on to that broom. There was actually a little nod to this, to Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey in the original Disney Castle, in the LEGO Disney Castle, so that we had the wizard's hat and a broom and a bucket too, I think. But now we've actually got a Sorcerer's Apprentice Mickey minifigure. That was really surprisingly hard to say. All right, we have got, like, I wonder what the ratio is of male and female characters in this, because it seems quite, like, male heavy. So this is, I'm just predictably excited now, aren't I? This is King John. Prince John. This is Prince John from the Robin Hood movie. Once again, one of my favourite characters. I love his outfit. This is so good. And he's got the little uppy... No, hold on, that's not an uppy. He's got, the ermine fur cloak that sits around his shoulders, and his molded head with the crown on it is just perfection. So good. Got his bag full of his taxed earnings, which is why everybody's rebelling. So, and he's also got some coinage just fallen out because he's been taxing them too much and the money's everywhere. Would have loved the snake. That would have been so cool too. But wow, to have two characters from Robin Hood, so awesome. Who's next? This is so much fun. We are, Mulan. I can tell from the hairpiece. So this is what, so once again we get one of the like traditional style, no, not style Disney princesses. We're getting a good range of the more ethnic Disney princesses. Her outfit is great. Her face, got two face choices. We're going to put this more frustrated one forward because that's how I feel she's lived most of her life. Got two swords here, both the same, not quite the right style sword for the actual era, but that's okay. And she's got a companion here with Cricky. We still haven't got Mushu, like, ever. We got so many Mulans in mini-doll versions. Well, enough Mulans. None of them have been quite as good, I think, as this minifigure, because I really like her outfit, because her outfit is quite genuine there. Authentic is the better word. So this one's my favorite of the mini dolls. Outfit is similar here, but it's still not quite right. So yeah, the minifigure wins in this capacity, I think. In fact, I don't think. I know it does. So here we go. Okay, so we got Mulan, we got Cricky, no Mushu yet, but maybe one day. We've got yet another version of Stitch. We had Stitch in a previous minifigure series, but this is one where all of his arms are present. Lots and lots of arms. Double ups on both sides. So he's even more trouble. You know, Lilo and Stitch is one of my most favourite movies of the more recent. I suppose it's not even that recent these days, but I just loved it. Loved it to pieces, watched it over and over again, and always got teary. Yeah. I wish we could have Lilo. When are we going to see Lilo? She would be so cute next to Stitch. Okay, so all right, we've given Stitch his troublemaker machines. Let's find out who we have next. I know who this is, and I can't remember his name. He's from Coco, so he's the musician, like the famous musician. His outfit is like absolute fire. The printing on this is insane. Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco. So he is here as a companion to Miguel and Dante. His hat with hair is amazing. The big sombrero with the printing around it. And his guitar is the best thing I have ever seen. Look at the printing on that. Oh, hold on. No, you have to hold the other arm. Check out, and it's got all the little skulls on it. Wow, okay, they went to town with the printing on this minifigure, and my lights are bleaching it out a little bit too much. It's absolutely spectacular. I just want to have a little bit of a go, because I haven't tried any of these stuff on my mini dolls. I want to see how some of the... No, that doesn't work on Ollie. Maybe on Leo. I want to see how some of the accessories look, the hats with hair and stuff. Leo's got slightly like the better complexion for this hat, maybe. Maybe for Ollie, he could try on Pinocchio's hat. That's kind of cute. And Zach could... the hoodie doesn't work with mini dolls because it sits too high up. So maybe he could have Jiminy Cricket's top hat. See, they look cute. It's so much fun playing dress up with the mini dolls with all these accessories and hair pieces. I'm going to have a field day with these, but I can't make the characters out of mini dolls. I just can't, because they just don't look genuine. All right, next up we have got... It's always so much fun to see these. It's Baymax. And you know, while I was sitting there, so from Big Hero 6, while I was actually standing there feeling through all the bags, the lady who's on the checkout, one of her friends was trying to find Baymax. So when I found a second Baymax, I made sure that she could have that one, because this is pretty easy to identify, but not so easy to find, because it doesn't have really... It doesn't have like a big head or hairpiece, but I just love this version of Baymax. He could be a big fig, but I kind of like him as a dorky little minifig. I think he's adorable. So we've got two of these printed charging sides and one plain. So I think one goes on one side and the other plain one goes on the other side. But how cute does he look in his little charging station? I love him to pieces. Oh my gosh, his little balloony arms. He's adorable. I love you, Baymax. Do you know who I do want to see as a minifigure or as mini doll? The characters from Luca, like the turning into the mermaids, like the little boy mermaids. I want that. Okay, so I loved Luca. It was so nice. So this is, oh man, it's the guy. It's the main guy. It's the voodoo witch doctor from Tiana, from the Frog and the Prince thing. Tiana's story. What's his name? Dr. Facilia. Dr. Facilia, yeah, the witch doctor. And he is, I mean, as villains go, he's not the first one I would think of to put in here, but maybe he's here as a companion for Tiana. So this is a printed tarot card piece, and he's also got like his pokey scepter wand stick thing with purple on the end. Once again, not terribly memorable as a character, but look, it's a character we haven't seen in LEGO before, so I'm not going to complain. It's nice to have new, different people turning up, rather than just the same ones being rehashed over and over again. So speaking of rehashing, but we have Aurora from Sleeping Beauty, who we have had as mini doll before because she's a classic Disney princess, but now we have her as a minifigure. Printing on here is very pretty. No printing on the back of her skirt. Weird. I like the printing on this. I actually prefer this to some of the really embellished versions that we have got as mini dolls, and she's got a sleepy face and a brand new hairpiece. Oh my gosh, I want sleepy faces for my mini dolls. We need them. Why don't we have them? And this hairpiece is great. And she's got her owl. I would have loved it. The owl would, like, with its big cartoony eyes, I would have loved the owl to have like a little hat and a little cape like she dresses him up in. Anyway, I'm now stealing this hairpiece to try it on. Oh, actually, I'm going to change this face around because I was talking about sleepy eyes. These are micro doll sleepy eyes. Not really sleepy eyes. They're like smiley eyes, but we're going to work them as sleepy eyes. She looks happy to be asleep. I would be happy to sleep for 100 years, and I might actually wake up refreshed. That hairpiece looks really fantastic. I want that hairpiece now on all future mini doll Auroras. Thanks very much. So she's now got her owl friend and sleepy eyes, and fantastic. She looks fantastic. Minifigure goes away. I like the mini doll version that I've just created. Okay. Who do we have now? It's another villain. Oh, this is so good too. We have never seen Snow White's evil queen. Does she have a name? As a mini doll or as a minifigure. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, Snow White is not included in this. That's really weird because she's like a classic. She is the classic Disney princess. Anyway, this is fantastic minifigure. She's got her little cape, red, like double-sided cape, and this like completely molded crown and black wrap thing around. That's really good. And she's even got a printed mirror. We can stick this bit up here, and that way you can put it. Put this. Once again, this came like we had the mirror from this story with the red apple in the actual Disney, the original Disney Lego castle. But now we got a printed version. Now, I've got Maleficent out here now in the mini doll because she's got that black wrap around her head too, which is weird and wrong, but I'm trying out this hairpiece. It's not really a hairpiece, like the crown piece, because it came with two. So I'm trying it out just to see how it looks on mini doll. It looks great. I love it. Now I just want an evil queen. I would like an evil queen mini doll, please. Thank you. Please. I'm just putting it out there in the universe. This is Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. I have never heard of him before. When I first saw him, my first thought was of these really creepy vintage Easter Bunny pictures. Which I don't think is quite fair, but here we are. And he was apparently created a year before Mickey Mouse. So yeah, I don't know enough about his heritage, but apparently he's a classic character. So, and he has got a little clapboard with Oswald. I can't read the rest of it because I keep dropping it. Oswald, something to Act 2, Take 1. So yeah, an original Disney movie character before even Mickey Mouse was incepted. Okay, last one. It's Cruella. I am so excited to have Cruella. Once again, please give me some mini doll villains. I would just love some more. Cruella's fantastic. She kind of is a standalone villain. But I want maybe the Emma Stone version from the story of the live action, but this is fantastic. So she's got a yellow coat, she's got a yellow cape. This is so good. Her hairpiece with the earrings attached. I need more hairpiece with earrings. I think it's just fantastic. She's got one little tiny Dalmatian. So cute. And she's got a foxtail glove. No, it's not a glove. It's a purse. Her foxtail foxtail little clutch, and there are actually two of these as printed pieces. It's a really nice inclusion. They're really cute. Okay, I'm going to try making the Emma Stone version, kind of, maybe sort of, but matching the colour scheme of the Cruella de Vil 101 Dalmatians colour scheme. I don't know whether it's going to work. I'm going to steal her cape, which isn't going to work on a mini doll so much. Maybe the hairpiece will hold it down, but I just kind of wanted this mashup to see what this hairpiece would look, honestly, like on a mini doll. I think it looks actually pretty good. It's a little bit high on the forehead. The forehead. Forehead? What is that? What even? Forehead? No, it feels weird. Let's give her the purse. Forehead. Forehead? I think that's better. Forehead. Now I'm broken. Can't even get the purse in her hand. This is a cute version though. I would really like some mini doll versions. That's really fun. Okay, so we have opened all 18. I did actually manage to get all 18 of them. Yay, no duplicates. And they look really fantastic, and I've popped a few of my mini doll versions in amongst the minifigure versions because they can cohabit quite happily. They get along really nicely. Look at them all there together in a group. I have got a full complete set of the brand new Disney LEGO minifigures to open up for you today. So I've gathered around all the princesses from the other LEGO Disney sets, the mini dolls, and they are going to meet their blocky cousins today. So let's start with the first one. The first one here has got a green fishy tail and a little purple shell bikini. I'm pretty sure you would know exactly who this is. Yes, it is Ariel from The Little Mermaid, and she has got a pink gem of some type. And what else does she have? Oh, she's got a clamshell. And we could put the gem in this, or we can sit it next to her. Excellent. Let's bring the Ariel, the mini doll, in to meet her minifigure friend. And well, they look enough that we know that they're related, really. But you know what? I think I really like this new hair mold. So let's try it on the Ariel mini doll. That looks really good. It actually looks like her hair does in the movie. Well, that's swooping back, the sweeping back. Let's put the other one back on there. There we go. I quite like that. What do you think, Flounder? All right, now we'll put this gem inside the clam if I can open it. Holy moly, this is stuck tight. Let me get my orange opening thingy and we'll put it in here. And now it doesn't stand up properly and everyone's falling over. All right, move over, girls. It's nice to meet Ariel and Ariel, but Ariel's nemesis here. She is here. I cannot remember her name. What is her name? Ursula. And she has got all of her nasty black tentacles and her crazy hair. You know she's a villain because of that hair. Check it out. And she has got a trident as well. And yeah, well, we shouldn't put her too close to the Ariel twins here. So we'll move them over and we'll move the clamshell over and Flounder over. And we'll see who else there is. So they're the two from the Little Mermaid story. I've brought Sleeping Beauty in here because her arch nemesis is here as well. It is Maleficent from Sleeping Beauty, the very evil fairy, and she's got an awesome cloak. Check that out. It's got purple on the inside and black on the outside, and it has got a standy uppy bit around the neck. Sure, that has a technical name, but it looks fantastic, like a ruff out the back. And it's got two colours, and her fabulous horned headpiece. Now that is great. I can think of lots of uses for that. And she also gets her own sceptre. There it is. Wow, she looks sufficiently evil and mean and cruel. And here comes Sleeping Beauty. She appears to have the fairy godmother's wand here. But, you know, I want to play a bit of mix and match here because I think that horned headdress is fantastic. I don't think it really suits Sleeping Beauty, but if we do a bit of fiddling around here and we pinch Merida's body, and because she's got a dark dress on, what do you think? I think her face still looks too sweet, but the rest looks pretty good. Ooh, we might be able to concoct our own villains out of the mini dolls with some of these extra pieces. It'd be fun to have an evil mini doll. Ooh. All right, we have put Maleficent back the way she should be, and now we'll put poor old Aurora back the way she should be, and Merida. I think, have I got the right? I think I've got the wrong heads on. I can tell by their eye colours. There we go. Heads are right, hair's right. Everybody's back the way they should be so we can build the next minifigure. So we have brought in Jasmine and her little kitty, because she gets a couple of extra characters from Aladdin. Here is Aladdin. Ta-da! There we go. Now you've got your street rat, Jasmine. And he might be a bit blocky, but I'm sure you can still find something to love. And he has got his magical teapot. His genie lamp. It's not a teapot. But we also get, this is pretty awesome, I'm rubbing the lamp there because we have magicked up the genie. The genie is one of my favourite characters. And look, you can see his little belly button. And that's a great face. And there is his headpiece with his pointy ears. And he's great. He actually has a little tuft at the top. I love everything about the genie. And he gets his own genie lamp. So, snap. We got a couple of genie lamps here. No, this one's got the genie in it. No, we might have two genies in there. You never know. And Raja was sniffing all the lamps. Don't rub any of them. We don't want any extra genies. Excellent. So we've got some added characters for the Aladdin story. Now, who is this? Got some feet and a skirt with an apron. I think I know who this is. And a blue and white with a great face. Look at that. And another great hairpiece. This is Alice from Alice in Wonderland. And she's got her Alice bow in. And she's got a bottle that says, "Drink me." So we will try to put this on her hand. I'm absolutely rubbish at getting things onto the hands of these Lego minifigures. I don't know why. It should not be this hard. It's something to do with me. I'm really terrible at it. There we go. Done it. Hooray! And for the other hand, she gets the little cookie that she can eat. Don't know, I can't put, oh yes, I got that on, but the bottle fell off, so we might just put the bottle in her hand. The cookie that she can eat to make her smaller, bigger, which does which? I can't remember. One makes her small, one makes her big, and she needs to coordinate that so that she can get through the little teeny tiny door. But that's fabulous. We might play around with this hair here. I really like Alice's new hair mold. I think these are going to go awesomely on some of my mini dolls here. Oh, I'm going to have so much fun. That looks great. Though they are really heavy. They're very heavy hair molds, the Ariel one and the Alice in Wonderland one. All right, Alice gets a companion from this set. This very cute. Got a tail. Put it on the wrong way round. Upside down. There we are. Tail's pointing up. Pink stripes. Have you guessed who it is? Yes, it is the Cheshire Cat. The Cheshire Cat didn't just appear by the grin this time. He appeared legs up. So let's put the cat and Alice over because we've got our next character. This is, I think you know this one too. It's Peter Pan. Look at his wild orange eyebrows and his hair and his head. And I'm trying to put it on the wrong way around. That's cute. It's got a little tuft of hair on the front. He's got a feather. And he gets a couple of fighting knives here. So we'll put one in each hand. There we are. One knife for Peter Pan. Two fighting knives. Because he is not alone. His arch enemy. Woo, there's a cutlass coming in. His arch enemy, Captain Hook, also comes in this series. So we better build him up because we wouldn't want Peter Pan to become too complacent. Alright, so Captain Hook with his evil-looking eyebrows and his fabulous mustache. And this is great, isn't it? Look at his head and his hairpiece with his hair and his enormous hat with the big white feathery plume. We'll put the cutlass in his hand. There, fantastic. No fighting. Go to the opposite sides of the screen, thank you. And Alice has just moved over. But the cat's staring at Captain Hook. A cat can stare at anyone, even a queen. Okay, who's next? Blue, little furry chest. Oh, look at that. It is Stitch. Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favourite movies of all time. And no, Stitch. Leave them all alone. Oh, Stitch. Yeah, we're all right. No. Goodness gracious, we need to tidy all of this up. And Stitch is going to be put over here next to Captain Hook, where hopefully he has promised he will behave himself so we can build the next mini character. Okay, green hands. Ah, look, it's the alien. It's a three-eyed alien from Toy Story. Boop, boop, boop. And he's looking around for a little friend. Any friends? Raja's not going to be his friend. That's not very friendly. So we'll fly a friend in for you. It's Buzz Lightyear. There we go. And he's got some very cool pieces.
And he looks just the way he should. Now, how does this go on? Let me see, it's a little head shield bubble thing. There we go, that's perfect. And he also needs zoom. Yes, he needs some wings. There's one for one side and one for the other side. Buzz Lightyear! Woo! There we go. So there we go, little Ellie. Can you land, do you think? There we are. Now, stand over here. And now you can, little alien, you can have a friend. See, look, Buzz is here to keep you company. That's excellent. All right, who's next? Underpants on the outside. I think I've got a very good idea here. It is Mr. Incredible. With his receding hairline and a slightly frowny face. And he's got a magazine that says, "Doing Our Part." It's the Supers. Must have been back when they were famous. And he's just got knocked over by somebody who also has his underpants on the outside and a gigantic S. Yes, you have guessed it. It is Syndrome. And he has a cape, which, as we all know, is incredibly unfortunate because it causes you to get sucked into all sorts of bad situations. But his hair is, quite frankly, awesome. Check that out. Love that hairpiece. And Syndrome is holding the instructions for his Omni Droid, which would have come in great deal of handy when everyone was trying to figure out how to destroy it. All they needed to do was get hold of it. No, behave. Oh dear, yep, separate sides of the screen too. Syndrome can go over here with Captain Hook. Good, now, we have a little white tufty tail and a lilac shirt, and it's Daisy Duck. Look at you, Daisy. She's got a very cute bow very hard to put on bow with one hand. Let's try again. You knocked Buzz Lightyear over. We might need to pick him up. There we are. And Daisy Duck is not alone in this set. She gets her partner in crime here. Partner in life. Donald Duck with his bow tie. There we go. Daisy and Donald. Now, there's your little hat, Donald. Not certain which way it should go. Is that right? Or that way. Or that way. Oh, there we go. They're so thrilled to see each other. They've been stuck in separate bags for so long. There we are. So Daisy and Donald can stand over here. Just shovel Syndrome over a bit. There we go. Now, who is next? Aha, the pièce de résistance. There's two of them. Who is this fellow? Why, it's Mickey Mouse. I don't think there'd be anyone in the world that didn't know that. And Mickey also has got somebody very special to him in a pink polka dot skirt, and you know who this is. It's Minnie Mouse. There's nose kisses. And she gets a little bow too. Where is it? She gets her spotty bow. There. Mickey and Minnie together again. Oh, they are so very, very sweet. We'll just move them over here. That is the whole set of this series of LEGO Disney minifigures. Now, I did hear a rumour that there might be another series of LEGO Disney minifigures that will be released in the future. Have you heard that rumour too? Who would you like to see in the next set, if there is a next set, the next series of Disney minifigures? Who do you think LEGO missed out this time that is absolutely imperative that they put in next time? Make sure you write down in the comments. I would love to hear what you have to say. Now, don't forget to subscribe, click like, leave me a comment. You know I love comments. And I'm going to see you again really, really soon.